Guess who's back? Back again. No, been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Me and Roscoe, today we will be working to make our outdoor kitchen. Well, we're gonna do the start of it. This is gonna be a whole series, a long one, I think, because we're gonna just keep adding to it, making it better, better, and better. So today is just the beginning of it. We have this space right here that is perfect for an outdoor kitchen, maybe a little campsite. But there's some trash that's been left behind by the previous owners, and there's just some work that needs to be done, and there's nothing else on here. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting project. I've been looking forward to working on it, and so I'm finally back, and we're gonna be doing this. And I'll let you know where I've been as well. If you notice that I haven't posted in a while, it's been probably about 6 weeks, and that's the longest break I've taken on YouTube. So we'll be talking a little bit about that too coming up. But thanks for tuning in, and let's get to it. All right, well, just to catch you up, if you haven't been here or if you're new here, I'm Taku, and this is Outdoor Chef Life. 6 months ago, Jocelyn and I bought this property in Northern California. We have acreage in the beautiful redwoods, and it is a beautiful property. It's mostly a hillside, so we don't get all usage of the entire property just because everything's on a hill. But this space here is perfect. It's nice and leveled, and you can see it seems like the previous owners had plans on doing something here. So there's a lot of wood that's been left behind, but it's all rotten. So most of it is not usable, unfortunately. But this space is perfect for a campground / outdoor kitchen. But yeah, let me show you what's left over. Maybe we can use some of it. Okay, so here are some water tanks, these blue water tanks that could be useful for some water. But what I'm looking at is this right here, these posts. This is still, oh, it's a little, maybe not in great condition. Maybe not this one. So yeah, this one is pretty good, but some of these will be usable. Here's some spare wood. This is solid. No, this is not solid. This is rotten. This one, that's solid. And here looks like a bike ramp. Maybe some of this is usable since it's off of the ground. Maybe this piece, framed with 2x4s. Yeah, look at that. Nothing's in good condition, but doesn't mean you can't use it. Since it's free, since it's here. There's some other stuff like random metal. Looks like a gutter system. I think I might clear this up a little bit. All this foot. Oh my gosh, my foot fell through. Yeah, that's rotten. All in all, beautiful space that just needs to be cleaned up and something built on it. So that's where I come in. My vision for this place, yeah, badass outdoor kitchen. Maybe put a deck with a yurt on it or something like that. Well, let me show you this entire space we're working with here. All the way from the left edge, and we got pretty good amount of space. Definitely enough for an outdoor kitchen and some more. And that's about it. And then to the right of it, this is just tree, the redwood trees right here, and it kind of just drops off. So just take a look at this before video here. This is the before, and then we'll see how it turns out in a few months. Tell you what, this right here, all in all, is not that bad. I think I'm going to use this for a countertop. I can replace the plywood on top even, and it's framed. The frame is perfect, except for this last 2x4. That one maybe not so good. Just replace one. That's it. Hi. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Oh. Let's see if this comes off, buddy. It's not coming off. Okay. This is glued or something. we go. So I have a piece of 2x4 that I use for a different project. Let's see. Oh, and it's almost perfect. Just got to cut maybe an inch off and I can replace this one. Reuse these to put it in. This one's a little bit rotten too, but man, we might just go with it. This will just be our temporary workstation table bench. I need a top for it. Well, this old door might do it. Oh, it's super heavy. This is a heavy duty door. There's metal on it. Maybe I'll save that for something else. So this one looks pretty good, at least on top. Let's see. Feels pretty solid. Let's see if I can do this with the jigsaw glasses. It is definitely not going through. I got my little electric chainsaw in the truck, so let's cut it with this. Let's see, a little short here. Just need a 2x4 on this end and it will be perfect. I think these fence posts will work. This would be good for the legs. So I have 2 fence posts and I have 2 4x4s. Just mix and match. Whatever works. So that's what it looks like. A little silly, but it'll work. I screwed in all the legs. Oh, watch out, Roscoe. There we go. It's a table. Good height too. Okay, I have this piece, 2x6. It's a little warped, but that's okay. That'll work. I'll just screw this in, call it a day. We got ourselves a workbench. Alright guys, what do you think? We got a nice workbench, 64 inches long, 26 inches wide, and obviously this isn't gonna last forever. It's gonna rot eventually. It's already rotting, you know, some of the 2x4s, that frame, but that's okay. I just need it here while we kind of build this area, so that's a good thing to have. This right here is literally just the start. This place is going to be epic. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss this upcoming outdoor kitchen build. I think I'm gonna call it just for today. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Let me quickly show you what else I've been working on, and this one's in the garage. Made a workbench in here, and then I also made it a fishing workbench. Check it out. So I got some reels right here hanging on the pegboard. Got my pliers, got my stick baits, got some other lures, got some jigs. These are really cool Japanese jigs, straight from Japan, and some other lures. Yeah, and then I'm gonna place another little shelf right here so I can put the conventional reels up there, and then the light will be fixed underneath that shelf. It was pretty easy. I need a little refreshment. I got my Athletic Brewing, and this one is the Golden Ale. Upside Down Golden. Cheers, guys. Very, very refreshing. I do still need to do a bit more organizing in the garage, but it's coming along. Everything's a project, you know. And today's video is sponsored by none other than Athletic Brewing. If you've been watching the channel, you know we've done multiple sponsors with Athletic Brewing, and they are one of our main sponsors this year. I honestly love their non-alcoholic beers. I was never a fan of non-alcoholic beers just because they tasted mostly terrible, simply, you know. But Athletic Brewing really changed the game with their flavors, and it's just so refreshing and tasty, and it's just like you're drinking a adult soda. I do still drink full strength IPAs and all different kinds of beers, but in the middle of the day when I'm doing these projects, can't be having a beer at lunchtime, you know. That's where Athletic comes in for me. I love just having it. I can have it midday on a little break, and it's just so refreshing. So that's why I drink Athletic Brewing, and it is tasty. Not only that, but they are an amazing company. They've donated millions of dollars into conserving the great outdoors, and they're just a cool brand and an awesome brand to work with. So it's my pleasure to have them as one of our sponsors for Outdoor Chef Life. If you haven't tried Athletic Brewing, give them a try. They have all kinds of flavors. They got IPAs, hazy IPAs, sours, golden ales, pale ales, you name it. They have it all across the board. So check them out. You can find them in stores, or you can get some stuff online as well. pan literally never sticks, except for when it's on camera. Little bit of soy sauce. Finish it off with some kelp chili crisp. Look at all the mushrooms in there. It's filled with black trumpet. This is so good. Oh, and if you're wondering where we got those mushrooms, Roscoe and I went on a little hike in our backyard. Check it out. You ready, buddy? Let's go find some. Right now, late winter should be a good season for black trumpet mushrooms. And from what I know about black trumpet mushrooms, they like oak trees and they like the huckleberry. And we have a lot of both. So these are oaks right now. These are tan oaks. We have some bunch of huckleberry brush too. Where is it, Roscoe? Where's the mushroom? They're just really difficult to spot because they look just like leaves. You'll see. We found it! We found a nice flush too. So we had a lot of rain this entire month of February. There was been just a ton of rain. Okay, take a look at this. We found them. All right, at this point, I don't know if you can see any of them. They blend in really well. There's a little patch here. There's a patch here. There's more right there. And I bet you there's more. Oh yeah, right there. Big patch here. Here. Here, there. Oh, yeah! This is what we've been waiting for. We did it, buddy. We did it. We did it. You made the lens all foggy. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, Roscoe. Watch your paw there. Can you move, please? Oh, this is a beauty. This is a beauty. Yes. Just gonna cut this, all this dirt off here. You smell that? Got some more right here. Just gonna look at all this right there. Guys, we have a really good flush of them. This is our first find where we find like the choice mushroom, one of the highly rated mushrooms right on our property. So this is a very exciting time for us. Isn't it, Roscoe? Isn't it? Yeah. This is amazing. Wow. This is a nice big cluster of them. I'm just trying to take out all the leaves and debris as much as possible right now, and then I'll do another cleaning before we cook them. I knew our forest had to have some amazing mushrooms, and I was kind of disappointed throughout the winter where I didn't really find any chanterelles or any matsutake or any good mushrooms like that. But finally, we got some amazing mushrooms here. Okay, just gonna cover them back up. There we go. What a good boy. What a good boy you're being. Yeah, what a good boy. That's a pretty good haul for just one spot. Okay, we're just picking right here. And right on the other side of this tree, so this is a tan oak. Right on the other side is also more black trumpets. More! Nice. Oh, look at this. Yeah, look at this one. Look at this one. Look how erect it is. Amazing. And that's really what we've been waiting for this entire winter, to find delicious edible mushrooms on our own property. And we had a huge flush of them this past week. Check it out. Hold on. This entire bag is filled to the top with the black trumpet mushrooms. And they were literally everywhere. Just you couldn't move 10 feet without finding one. So that is something that is so incredible. So much value into this property now, at least for myself. And yeah, I haven't talked about where I've been. Why haven't I posted in the past month or so? Maybe you guys didn't even notice, but yeah, I took the whole month of February off and nothing happened really. I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna take a break from posting. And yeah, I think I just needed it. Needed a little reset to get a little bit more inspired, a little bit more motivated, and yeah, that's where we're at now. Just needed a little break to, you know, get fueled up again, get hungry for creating some content. And yeah, I'm ready, and we're gonna be making some epic stuff. Like I keep saying, a lot of projects. And Jocelyn's still been posting on Tackling the World. If you haven't seen any of our home kind of property renovations or projects, you can check out. You know, if you miss me that much, you can go on to Tackling the World and see some videos there. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of projects on there too. But this month it's been like this, pretty rainy for the most part. So I think it was a good month to just take a break. You know, take it easy. Not much fishing happening right now anyways. Nothing's really in season besides Dungeness crabs maybe. And yeah, we'll get back out on the ocean pretty soon too, once the weather kind of, you know, eases up. I think it's supposed to be raining this whole weekend, so I think we'll wait for the rain to pass and we'll see you back here then. Alright, we got a little break in the rain, so we're going to continue. And what does every campground need? An outdoor kitchen? What does it need? It needs a fire pit. So right now I'm going to attempt to start a fire pit. First, this needs to go. I don't really know where to put it, so I'm just going to put it on this side and move it out of the way so we can have some space to work with to build our fire pit. I'm going to separate, I think, into 4 different sections. Put trash on one side / landfill that just needs to be taken to the dump. And I'll put lumber that's also unusable on another pile. Lumber / all these trees, all these logs that you see, that's all unusable. So I'll put that on one side, and then I'll make a pile for usable lumber, and then just miscellaneous things, all the metal and stuff that could be useful. So 4 piles. Let's get it. All right, guys, before we finish off with the rest of that rotten wood, I want to start putting down the foundation for the fireplace because I want to put concrete down, and that's going to need time to set. So, and I'm thinking right here, it's kind of central to the entire, the site. So let's start on that. So I sort of have a vision for it. I'm going to make an outline really quick. So instead of having a complete circle, I'm going to do a little notch right here. So this can be kind of my grill area. That's what I'm thinking. So fire here, build the fire, and then move some of the hot coals right in here over a grill. Then we can cook stuff on it. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to just use a shovel, dig that out. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh. Bow. Okay guys, here it is. I ended up making this section a bit longer because I figured that's the cooking portion, and so the bigger the better. I'm a little out of breath since I just fought Roscoe. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix some concrete and pour it in right here, just right on top of this. I just mixed 2 bags of concrete. Hopefully this is enough. All right, not quite enough. I'm gonna need at least 2 more bags. I have this wire mesh. I'm not really sure if it's totally necessary for something like this, but I have it, so I'm just gonna put it in. Okay guys, it is starting to get a little dark, but I think I'm done with the concrete. I ended up putting 6 bags of concrete in there. Yeah, the 2 was definitely not enough. And that wire mesh is in there. Probably would have looked nicer if I put like a frame around it, but it's all good. I think it's fine. I think the only thing I need to do to this is make a little drainage. So got a piece of stick right here, and I'm gonna just pick the low point. This is definitely not, you know, super level or anything. If water were to come down on this, it would probably, I would say this is a low point right here. So I'm just gonna do a little thing like that. Maybe I should just leave this stick right here and take it out tomorrow before it sets. And I think I also need a little drainage on this side, and it definitely comes down right here the most. Okay guys, and we are back. The concrete has been setting for about 2 days. I cleared a bunch of stuff so we can actually drive all the way into this spot. And yesterday I bought some fire bricks to use for the campfire fire pit. So let's get started with that. Here they are, and I bought 62 fire bricks, and I don't think it's going to be enough for the entire structure of the fire pit, but I do have a plan. I'm going to go get more bricks, but just regular ones. These I think is going to go mainly in the interior where the fire is going to be touching it, where it needs to, that fire, you know, proof. So that's what we're going to make, sort of the inner lining of the fire pit. You're gonna have to move, buddy. You're gonna have to move. You're gonna go like this, or should I go like this? Okay guys, so that's the shape I'm going for if you can visualize it before. Got that circular section where the main fire will be. Get that fire nice and hot, and then once the coals are nice and hot, move it over to the rectangular section. We'll put some removable grates or grills on there, and can have it nice and hot. Grill some fish, grill some steaks, whatever. And that is my vision. I'm gonna go buy some red bricks, and I'm going to put that on the outside and along the top as well. So you shouldn't really be able to see the yellow unless you're looking at the inside of it. That's the plan anyways. And I think after that it'll look good, and also it'll be a little bit higher. Alright, so I made a little adjustment to the bricks right here on the sides. I think these are the grills I'm going to use. I need to get more of these, but I just have one for now. But 2 of them can go right there and 1 can go right there. The only thing is, I actually want it to be able to, you know, raise it if I want to, drop it low if I want to. So I'm thinking, like, what could be the solution to being able to adjust the height of this, you know, depending on Don't want it a little bit low heat, a little higher off the fire, or right up close against it. I could always keep a couple extra bricks handy, and then I can just slide in a brick. But then that's a little too high. I need like half a brick. Okay guys, before we move on, let's just test the design and see if it works. Fired up! If anybody's wondering what the heck I'm wearing on my waist, this is a little pouch for treats. It's for Roscoe. Okay, we got the fire nice and hot. All right, we're gonna start prepping a few ingredients while that fire dies down. I got these shiitake mushrooms that actually I grew right here, and I grew them in my garage. I got these mushroom fruiting kits from North Spore, and you just cut it open, spray some water, and you just watch it grow. It takes maybe 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, and you get a bunch of mushrooms, and it's still growing now, so there's gonna be more in the future, but it's pretty sweet. Easy way to have your own mushrooms growing. I'm gonna just slice these up. I'm just gonna cook some steak right now, and this I will use some for the sauce. Okay, that should be enough, and then I'll slice some up as well. These feel so good, like they're nice and firm. Very, very beautiful mushrooms. Got some onion. Diced for the sauce and sliced as well. The sliced ones, actually, I'm gonna make like some fajitas, so we'll keep that to the side. And I got some bell pepper too. Can't wait till we start getting our own garden vegetables. Jocelyn's been working hard, planting all kinds of seeds and a bunch of starts and making planter beds. So it's very exciting. A lot of stuff coming up for that. Our own vegetable garden. Should have salted my steaks a little bit earlier, but that's all right. We'll season them up. Nice and generous. Nice ribeye. Black pepper. Fire's looking good. I'm gonna start this steak on the cast iron. Little bit of Athletic Brewing. This is the golden ale. Oh yeah. Bit of butter. A little bit of yogurt. A couple serrano peppers grilled on the side. All right. A little bit of the sauce. It's kind of hardened, but still good. I didn't have heavy cream, so I used the yogurt as a substitute. Little fajitas. Alright guys, I got my hazy IPA now from Athletic Brewing.
I got sour.
Justin has the sour from Athletic Brewing. Cheers. Fantastic. This camera is about to die, so let's dig in. Looks delicious. First meal cooked on the new fire pit. A little spicy. Serrano. Obviously, it is very delicious. A couple things though that I need to adjust. The airflow. There were many times where I had to fan it, but if I get a little bit more airflow through there, opening up some small gaps on the bottom, maybe 3 on the circular part, 1, 2, 3, and then at least 1 on the rectangular, the grill part, then that'll circulate a lot more air. It'll allow the fire to kind of stay stoked for much longer without having to fan it constantly. So I have to adjust that, but it was a great test. It works very well. The fire pit's going to be a little bit higher for like fire safety, and yeah, once it's in there, I think this is going to be a great fire pit.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Once I get some ventilation in there, it won't eliminate the smoke, but it'll decrease it for sure. So I'll be doing that pretty soon, probably this weekend, try to finish it off, but I wanted to get this video out, so I'm going to cut it off here. This is just the beginning of the outdoor kitchen build. I think this is the most important part, so I wanted to get it done. Next, I don't know. What do you guys think? What should I put in next? There's a lot of things. I'm going to put multiple of these campfires. I need a pizza oven, obviously, so that's got to come. And yeah, a bunch of other stuff coming. Thank you all for watching. Sorry I've been away for so long, but it's good to be back. and we're gonna be doing a lot of awesome videos coming up. So thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
This is really good.